Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. I'm at the 2019 Wathen Family Farm Day in Evansville, Indiana. And the Wathens are a family farm that run riverground land along the Ohio River, but they also have an awesome collection of Steiger tractors and four-wheel drive tractors. And they have an open house every year on the second Sunday in August to show off over 50 four-wheel drive tractors and a variety of classic tractors that they've collected, such as Oliver, Minneapolis Moline, Farmals, and many other interesting tractors. So what I'd like to do right now is just walk around and look at a few of these tractors, and then I'm going to take my regular camera and film each one of these and take a look at the history cards here and share that on a full feature YouTube video. Steiger has been building tractors for over 60 years, and the Wathens have a lot of rare ones, like this Co-op Implements Cougar 2. These were sold in Canada through Co-op Implement dealers, and there were Cougar 2s and Bearcat 2s, Cougar 1s, and Bearcat 1s in this orange color. They were built in Fargo, North Dakota, along with the green Steigers, but these were painted orange. Another different color Steiger is the Spiritus 76 Turbo Tiger 2, and this is one of 37 tractors painted for the bicentennial. They were delivered in the fall of '75, but they celebrated 200 years of the United States in 1976. Another tractor of unique color is this Steiger Panther St 310. It's actually known as the Pink Panther. When it left the factory in Fargo, North Dakota, it was painted pink. It was later repainted to the Steiger colors, but if you look closely here at the edges, you can still see that pink paint showing through, and on the steps and other wear points. Very cool tractor. I suspect someday this will be restored and put back into that original pink, and that will be quite the sight to see out in the field. Appreciate everybody tuning in. This is the Wathen Family Farm Day. It's open to the public every year, and I film at this farm throughout the year in the fields, but it's great to see the entire tractor lineup here. Here is a Steiger built Allis-Chalmers 440. This is also the same as a Bearcat 1 and 2 tractor. This is the earlier model with the white cab. So there's a lot of Steiger history. They built tractors not only for themselves, but for other companies like Allis-Chalmers, International, Ford, and Co-op. We can walk up here and see the Steiger Turbo Tiger 2. These were built in '74 and '75. So we've got the green one here and that red, white, and blue one that we just saw over there. There's also two other Stars and Stripes Steigers. There was only 37 built, and there are 3 of them here at the farm today. So this was a big 320 horsepower tractor, a monster in 1975. We've got a Jackson 444. There were only 16 of these tractors built. That was a farmer trying to get another four-wheel drive line going. Unfortunately, he got ill and passed away. So if you can find a Jackson, they are a rare find. Steiger made implements like the digger disc here. They made this Coulter chisel. They made tandem discs, offset disc. They came from a company called Binkley Wilbeck that Steiger bought out. But this would look pretty cool, I think, hooked up behind this Turbo Tiger 2. Maybe we'll get to see that in the field someday. A lot of these tractors do see time in the field, and I have filmed many of them, and I'm looking forward to getting to see more of them actually kicking up some dust. They all run, and the other thing the Wathens collect are homemade tractors. Before the Steigers and the Big Buds and the Versatiles, a lot of farmers made their own high horsepower. This is officially named the Federal, but it's been nicknamed the Swamp Thing or the Swamp Monster. Homemade tractor, lots of traction and power back in the days before there were standard four-wheel drives from the factory. Another tractor here that's homemade is the Wampus Cat. Again, a lot of traction, basic steel, big horsepower engine. Euclid made mining trucks and equipment, originally owned by General Motors, then White Motors. And this Euclid mine truck was turned into a tractor. Now we come over to here, to what is known as the Barn Built series. The Steiger brothers started building their first Steiger back in 1957 into 1958. This would have been one of the last homemade Steigers before they went to the factory in Fargo, North Dakota. It's a Tiger 800. This was the first Steiger to use a cat name before the Series 1s came out. There were 26 Tiger 800s built. Now we've got a Steiger 2250. Again, it looks a lot like a Steiger Tiger 1, and it has a Tiger sticker on it, but it actually is known as a 2250 built by the Steigers. Then the monster tractor of the late 60s, the Steiger 3300. There were 7 of these built. I really hope to get to see this tractor in the field sometime. It's got to have a great sound, big tires. This would have been a monster tractor in 1968-69 when it was introduced. Then we've got the Steiger 2200, originally nicknamed Fatso because it has these large single Terra tires. If you look on Big Tractor Power YouTube or do a search Steiger 2200 on YouTube, you can actually see this tractor running out in the field. It's a pretty cool machine, built in 1968. Here we've got a Detroit diesel powered Steiger. Pretty cool looking machine. Got the big V. They cut these V's out to let the engines breathe. You got the chrome Detroit diesel in there. I'm looking forward to hearing this tractor. I bet it's got a great sound. Then over here, we've got some 1700s. These would have been really big tractors in the 60s. This one's pretty cool. It's got duals. A lot of the ones I see always have single tires on them. Again, using those naturally aspirated engines. And Steigers have come a long way from these up to the 620 horsepower quad tracks that you see out in the field today from Case IH. Here's a Big Bud 525/50. For those that like Welker Farms on YouTube, great channel. They have a 525/50. Chris Wathen restored this tractor back in 2007. It's seen a lot of field time over the past 12 years. One of the main workers on this farm. Hello to Scotland. Thanks to everyone checking in. It's a little hard to see in the sunlight everybody's comments coming through, but this Big Bud is definitely a monster tractor. The Wathens have 3 Big Buds. Another one over here is one of the earliest. Big Bud is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, and here we have the early HN250, first released in '69. This is a '71 model, and it has triple tires on it. The Wathens farm along the Ohio River flats, just way out in the distance where you can kind of see the trees, is the Ohio River. And they use this 1976 International 1566 with a bank mower to keep all the waterways clean and everything flowing so it doesn't flood the fields. Again, you can kind of get a look at all these Steigers here. 50 four-wheel drive tractors here. I don't even know how many row crops and classics. We'll walk over here and take a look at the Olivers and the Molines. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Big Tractor Power. Tomorrow, August 12th, 2019 is our 9th anniversary on YouTube. We're about to hit 150,000 subscribers probably today. Over 15 million minutes watched on Big Tractor Power YouTube in the past month. Oliver ceased production in 1976, and the Oliver 2255 was the last tractor built in February of '76. This is a V8 powered machine. It's got a Caterpillar in it. Another Oliver is this 2655. It was built by Minneapolis Moline, which was also connected through White Motors, the owner of Oliver and Moline. This has an LP engine, 800 cubic inch LP inside it. And I think there were about 42 of these LP 2655s made. Back here you can see the LP tank. So these ran on propane. And I've got a video, I think on Big Tractor Power, this one running around the farm. Then we've got some classic LP tractors like this Moline GVI. Got a G1000. You can see each one of them has that LP tank. And then this is a 1969 Oliver G1350 LP, serial number 2. The Wathens certainly know how to find some rare and unique tractors. So that kind of gives you a flavor for some of the tractors on display. We're going to walk up and look at a few more, and then I'm going to start filming and getting the story on each one of these. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Big Tractor Power for the past 9 years. It's amazing how many farm machine fans are around the world, and it certainly wouldn't happen without the farmers who share their equipment and allow me to film, and I appreciate all the fans that like watching these machines so I can share their history. So there's a lot of history right over here. Here is the first Steiger tractor ever built to sell. The Steiger brothers built their first tractor in the winter of 57 and 58. And in 1961, they sold their first tractor, which is this Steiger 105. This tractor was built to pull seeders and plant winter wheat. And we'll show this one in the full video for YouTube where Chris turns it on. And again, all these tractors run. So that's the first Steiger ever built to sell. Here's the first international articulated four-wheel drive tractor. Also built by Steiger. If you collect international harvester sales literature and you get the 4366 brochure, this is probably the tractor that appeared in it. And then we have the gold hooded Steiger, built for 50 years of Steiger, back for model year late 2007, early 2008. This is the main powerhouse on the farm today. It's got the IH Golden Demonstrator paint graphics from 1971. There were 50 of these tractors built, and it came with a special note from the president of Case IH up on the door. This one is faded off. If anyone knows where to get a replacement, I know the Wathens would love to put that on there. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. It's a great honor to be able to share all this tractor history. And when I see these tractors at the Wathens, I often think I couldn't travel all over the United States and Canada and get the chance to see all this history. And here it is all in one place, and they share it every year. So if you want to come out, you're welcome to. We're here in Evansville, Indiana. This show will probably take place again the second Sunday in August 2020. So there are many more tractors on the other side of the farm, and I'm going to go over there with my camera and start filming. But I appreciate everybody tuning in to see this live feed. Just want to kind of show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking forward to getting out to the Half Century of Progress show in Rantoul here at the end of August. Another great show with many more classics to see. Get one more look around here, and just appreciate everybody watching. Hello to Italy, very cool. That's always a nice thing, is being able to share this with people all over the world. I enjoy watching videos of farming in Europe and Australia and other areas, and I'm glad to show some of what happens here in the United States. Hello to the two-cylinder farmer. Thanks for watching. I'll take a few questions here if you have any, and then I'm going to start filming. Hello to Spencer, Indiana. Hello to Michigan. We've got 161 people tuning in. Well, again, thank you for watching. Big Tractor Power is about to turn 9 years old tomorrow on August 12th on YouTube. I've been doing this since 2001 on BigTractorPower.com. We're going to hit 150,000 subscribers either today or probably first thing tomorrow. I just never thought so many other tractor fans were out there, and it was great to meet a lot of people here at the show here at the Wathen farm today. All right, one last look at the big tractors, and I'm going to sign off, and I will see you again on YouTube with a full story on the Wathen farm showing all these big tractors. Thanks for watching.